Hello everyone, welcome back to another installation video. And in today's video we have this 2023 Kia EV6 and we're going to do the headlight tints on this vehicle. So this is how it looks before the installation and this is how it looks after the installation. So the tint will protect the lenses from yellowing over time, as well as protect it from any small scratches or any small road debris that might hit the lens. Link for the product will be down in the description below. But with that being said, let's get started with the installation video. Okay, so before starting the installation, we want to clean the lens. So we're just applying our slip solution and then just removing any contaminants that it may have. Okay, to start off the installation, we're going to apply slip solution inside the lens. So we're installing the two inside pieces first. So with this one, just align it, meet it up to the edge, and it should fall in place here. And then right here, we're just going to stretch just a bit. But for right now, we're going to apply heat here. So first tack solution, and then with your hand and heat, just help it tack down and secure it in place. Now that we secured it in place, we can start tacking it down little by little. And with this one, like I said, you're just going to stretch just a bit to meet the edge here, and then just tack it down. You can use your finger to tack it down too. And to secure it in place, just apply heat and it should be secured in place. Because it is a small space here, we're going to need to apply heat so it stays secured. And just apply tack and just pass the squeegee, that way we remove any of the water that's still behind the film. And now we move on to this one. So with this one, same thing. We're going to apply slip solution on the lens and on our tint. And we're going to use this edge here to align it to this edge here. Just meet it up to the edge there. And then make sure it's aligned going across. So if you need to move the film to align it, you can. Just make sure it covers here and it's aligned up there. Once you have it in place, just start tacking it down. Hold it so it doesn't move and tack down. Once you have this section tacked down, recommend adding heat. That way we help the adhesive activate faster and we would have moved the film and stretch it to this end. Apply tack solution, align it, and then start squeegeeing. And then any fingers that you may see that come up, just squeegee them at an angle going upwards, depending on where you're going. If they're coming from up here, go up. If they come from down here, go down. For this last piece here, we're just going to remove the film, apply tack solution, and then just help it curve to this edge here. So make sure you remove all of the solution that's in the back and just help it tack down. So squeegee, and that should be it for this one. And now we move on with the last piece, which is this outside piece of the headlight. With this one, it requires a couple steps. So step one for this one is just applying slip solution on the lens and then on the tint as well. So make sure you spray a good amount. That way the film doesn't stick to each other. The first thing you have to do is tack down the tint on this end here and then separate these two. Place it down and place this one on top just to hold it in place. So we're going to start off on this side first. Align it here. Once you have it aligned right on the edge and it's aligned, lift the film, apply tack solution, and we're going to squeegee from here up to the edge here and make sure it's aligned. So hold it down, make sure we keep everything aligned, and make sure this piece is secured, because then we're going to need to move this section and then this section over there. Alright, now that we have this piece secured, we move on with the top piece here. So with this one, make sure it's aligned. You might need to stretch the material to reach the edge here. But once we get to this section, that's when we start stretching. So right now, we're just going to keep aligning the film and tacking it down. To tack down, just keep applying tack solution. Continue tacking down. So make sure it's aligned and tack down. And then roughly around here, that's when we stop and we just stretch the film until it reaches this edge here. So just put pressure on the film where it's dry and then just stretch and start tacking down. And make sure everything's still aligned. And this, if you need to bring the film down to keep it aligned, you can. Now that we secured this spot, now we could finish off tucking in the bottom piece here. So with this piece, just apply tack solution underneath it and start tacking down. Okay, once we finish securing the bottom piece here, now we move on with this section. So with this one, because it is a small piece, we're gonna need to apply tack solution and a little bit of heat, that way it stays secure. So just apply tack solution, align it to the edge here, and tack it down. Once we have this section secured up to here, we're going to apply heat, that way it doesn't move. So just apply heat and hold it in place to help it secure to this small section here. Now that we secured it and we know it's not going to move, we continue on with the rest of the film. So it's just keeping the line to the bottom edge of the headlight here. We're going to go section by section. So just once it's aligned, spray tack solution and tack it down. Now that we have this piece secured, we continue moving on. So just align, spray tack, and squeegee to tack down. And then just continue on until you reach this end here. The last thing to do once you have it tacked down and it's not moving is securing this piece, the upper piece here. So just lift the film, apply tack solution, and then start securing it. And just start squeegeeing at an angle to tack it down. And you just continue tacking down the rest. So the last thing to do here is just securing this piece here and curving it to the headlight. So what we're going to do is apply tack solution and with heat and start helping it mold to the curve. Let it cool off and then start tacking it down. Okay, once we finish securing everything, the last thing to do is just adding tack solution all around and then heat. That way we post heat all the pieces of the tints and it doesn't lift over time. So that concludes the installation video for the headlight tints for the Kia EV6. Just make sure you take your time installing each piece of the headlight. We hope that this video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to give the video a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. That way you don't miss any upcoming videos. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video.